Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first day of the annual international conference that has been taking place in Tamsoult, and here is the where we can start for our travel. And as you can see, the transportation of the institution of Tariq, this big event and this big occasion. So, as you say, ladies and gentlemen, this is the institution of الفقيه أبي العباس الجشتيمي for the ancient and the old education. Let's take a look inside. Ladies and gentlemen, we had a quick break here before we start our journey, and here you will find this is the administration of the institution, and here in the front you can find the classes the students can attend this big institution. We have to mention also that several activities and several occasions is been already taking place here, and as you see, this is the classes. This is classes, and also we had a quick breakfast here before we start. Everyone had a quick breakfast here, and as you see, there is others taking a break before they start, and also we can see that they are taking break, and this is all, ladies and gentlemen. You can feel free to check and feel free to take a look.
On the morning of April 27, 2024, marks the commencement of the annual international conference held in Tamsoult, organized by the Beneficence of Good Deeds Association for the Advancement of the Tamsoult Girls Institution, in collaboration with the Johara Association for the Management of the Tamsoult Boys Institution. The Venerable Tamsoult School warmly welcomes visitors and guests from all regions and walks of life. Our journey to the conference begins from Taroudant City, especially from the Abu al-Abbas al-Jishtimi Institute, accompanied by a group of mosque scholars and teachers, all graduated or have studied in Tamsoult instruction since the 1970s, including the notable director of the Jishtimi Institute, Muhammad Idrisi. Heading towards the madrasa, this school was established in the 12th century by Sheikh Sidi al-Hajj al-Bushwari in 1976, according to the Islamic Hijri calendar, and it was later renewed in the 1970s according to the Georgian calendar. It was later renovated under the supervision of Sheikh Sidi al-Hajj al-Habib. May Allah have mercy on him. Sheikh Ibrahim H. Bounasser was appointed to lead it, and it continues to this day to preserve and memorize the Quran while teaching various Islamic sciences, jurisprudence, as well as pure sciences such as mathematics, physics, and foreign languages.
As the conference has already begun, we just arrived. The police officers and the Royal Gendarmerie are already present, along with the ambulance for emergency in attending safety. Civil protections authorities and their allies are also standing together, fulfilling their duties to save the country, the community, and the religion.
Ladies and gentlemen, now that we are finally here, we just arrived in the madrasa, and you can see the culture and the history all standing together, and the people here are very welcoming. The students and the fuqaha as well. Everyone and each one of them is participating in this organization and this big event. Ladies and gentlemen, here we can see the short books presented to guests. As you see here, full of people, full of crowd coming from everywhere, every corner, and as you see here, they can have a quick break so they can eat something, and as you see, ladies and gentlemen, they were exhausted and they were a little bit tired from the road.
After the guest has enjoyed lunch on the first day and after the Asr prayer, everyone including local residents, students and teachers gathered in the school's courtyard to welcome the incoming delegation and esteemed guests from important figures. This gathering was graced by the presence of several dignitaries, including Mr. Ahmed Tawfiq, Minister of Awqaf and Islamic Affairs, Abdulrahim Al-Qadmiri, Ambassador of Caribbean Islands in America, Hussein Amzal, Governor of Taroudant Province, Regional Delegate for Islamic Affairs of Sus Massa, Mubarak Batha, Director General of Traditional Education and Literacy Eradication in Mosques, Amin Shuaibi, Director of Muhammad VI Foundation for Social Works by Religious Leaders, Professor Khalid Aital, Minister of Health and Social Protection, Saeed Amzazi, Wali of Sus Massa Region, Muhsin Al-Hassani, President of the Association of Muslim Scholars in America, Yazid Radi, President of the Regional Scientific Council, the Regional Delegate for Islamic Affairs of Sus Massa, the Regional Delegate of Health of Sus Massa, and many other representatives from different African countries. Nigeria, honorary guest of this session, alongside Guinea, Senegal, Mali, and more, along with a group of graduates from Tamsoult Taroudant-Morocco.
The conference started with a recitation of verses from the Holy Quran by the international reciter Sheikh La'youn Al-Koushi. This followed by a speech from His Excellency, the Minister of Awqaf and Religious Affairs, honoring some memorizers of the Quran from the traditional madrasa of Tamsoult and Dar al-Faqiha for girls. It is worth mentioning that this gathering concluded after the students recited the Quran 5,000 times, distributed to them months ago for the blessing of the nation and the country.
ونبدأ هذا الصباح الباكر بتكريم رجل قل نظيره، رجل فذ من الأفنان، رجل كان يحمل قلبا من جوهر، رجل له أيادي بيضاء على أهل القرآن وعلى أهل الإيمان، رجل كان يدعم بسخاء المدارس العتيقة، إنه المشمول برحمة الله فقيدنا السيد إبراهيم ديشا رحمه الله تعالى. وقد حضرت معنا فلتة كبده ابنته لنا
Additionally, the conference featured a range of religious, international, and developmental activities on its sidelines, notably including a visitation and survey of exhibitions and facilities benefiting approximately 10,000 residents of the region.
دابا راه حنا تقريبا في واحد 40% ديال لافونسمون ديال الخط. وي فوالا لا غير لي شارجي ديال ليكزيكسيون ديال الخط. الممويل هي وزارة الصحة. وشكرا سيد الوزير.
بجميع الحضور الذين قدموا من داخل أرض الوطن ومن خارجه.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن هذا القرآن يهدي للتي هي أقوم ويبشر المؤمنين الذين يعملون الصالحات أن لهم أجرا كبيرا. صدق الله العظيم.
After the warm welcome to the attendees from the conference host, Dr. Sheikh Tayyib Kuraiban, students resumed their activities following recitation of the Quran and the national anthem. This was followed by a spectacular and splendid artistical performance and a beautiful national and social scene presented by the students of Tamsoult School under the guidance of Mr. Abdul Hakim Hilali, a teacher at the madrasa and deputy director of Tamsoult Schools Group. excelled and delivered a remarkable and unique performance, thanks to the management and organization of a group of contributors, including Mr. Nasser Ait Bounasser, the director of Dar al-Faqiha Institution for Traditional Education for Girls, and president of the Beneficent of Good Deeds Association and director of the conference. Mr. Madani Ait Bounasser, the director of the institution and president of the Jawhara Association for managing the affairs of Tamsoult Madrasa and traditional boys education, was responsible for organizing activities and accommodating visitors at the conference. Al-Habib Ait Bounasser, a teacher at the school and director of Tamsoult Museum. Muhammad Ait Bounasser, a teacher at the institution assigned to organize the activity area. Abdullah Ait Bounasser, a teacher at the institution assigned to media and the communication at the conference.